New ramen noodle brands scare me. I am not the oop. Oop is you, people. New ramen noodle brands scare me. Originally posted to r Casual Ireland. Original post January 5, 2023. So I've been seeing a lot of new brands on the shelves as late. One brand was called Apollo. The other Samyang, I think. Has anyone tried? Any use? Is there even a difference from Coca? Or is ramen just ramen? I will also fight anyone that says instant noodles don't deserve a foodie tag. Relevant comments. No Ladder 7811. Samyang kimchi ramen noodles from the Asian store are my go-to. Now they blow the ass of you, but well worth it. If too spicy, instead of water, use some milk to make a creamier broth to tone it down a bit. Cabert 5. They aren't all the same at all. According to my kid who'll only eat Shin ramen, Nong Shim, from the Asian stores. Believe me, the kid's a connoisseur. Dream come null. Samyang is great, but be careful, they have some extra spicy noodles. And by extra I mean the most spicy noodles in the world. No jokes. Aslo Laszlo. Why would you abandon Coca for some new whore? Leo SP 633 FC. Dude, Coca is boring. Go to an Asian shop and be adventurous. Update January 13th, 2023. So I managed to pick up a pot of Samyang 2X spicy hot chicken flavor. And I have been happily storing it away until this evening when I plan to finally tuck in. I found the instructions very clear and easy to follow. I found the bold design of the packaging fantastically efficient. I fried some bacon and mushrooms to add to the noodles and can clearly see how ramen so quickly became a staple food in Eastern climes. What I did not expect was the life-altering revelation that Samyang would bring to me. A moment of such clarity of spirit and placement within the wide universe that I felt as if I was looking at myself from without. In this moment of catharsis, I discovered that there are two types of bucket lists. One is the normal super fun lists of things you want to do in the life. The other is a not so fun list of things you never want to learn about yourself. Today I learned I am a bitch. But not just any type of bitch. Have you ever met one of those absolute chodes that goes around saying stuff like, I love spicy food, nothing is too hot for me. If I could bottle hellfire I'd sprinkle it on my chips. And then folds like a cheap trick at the first zing of heat. Today, laddies and degents, I am that chode. Here and now I swear blind that I'll never again attest that I eat hot all the time. Or that I love jalapenos. Or that I put chili flakes on everything. I am a heat bitch. And I see that now. Samyang 2X spicy scorched my soul from my lean flanks. Twisted me once around the sun. And sat me back down. Blistered and burned. To revel at the scope of my folly. There is no God. Only heat. Yet still I pray that my lips will cease to hurt. Pray for me if you can. Relevant comments. Steve K27982. Best of luck with it the other end. Urpal Womat. I'll wait for the update before I try them. Oop replied. Op is dead. There will be no update. This post is considered concluded as Oop has stated that they are deceased. This is a repost sub IAM, not the Oop. I just really wanted a postscript. This post is considered concluded, as Op has stated that they are deceased. All of a sudden, now I want to eat some Samyang ramen noodles. I know exactly what noodles those are, because if my doctor didn't make me cut back on sodium, I would still eat a bowl every other day. I love them. I crack a couple eggs into them while cooking so they soft poach. And toss in some stir-fried greens and garlic. So good. I love trying new ramen, and a couple years ago I bought a pack of these once. I made it 4 bites. My GF ate half a noodle and got mad at me lol, but I worked with a dude who loves crazy spicy food. So I brought him a pack. Later that week I'm zoned out on my phone eating lunch when I look up and notice he is rocking some ramen. I'm like, yo, is that the stuff I got you? And he looks up at me, sweating, sniffling, eyes leaking. His face was like pink and white at the same time. He looks at me and just says, "Ho," and goes back to dummying the bowl. I don't know if I respected him or feared him more. But later when he could talk with words he told me that he hadn't been feeling the greatest all day. And that ramen cured him. Ha ha ha, this made my day. I can't even handle shin ramyun. Loudly crying. Samyang is awesome. If you don't want the spicy, just get the carbonara flavor. I sometimes like to buy random bowls of noodles from my local Asian mart. I've always passed up on samyang because they look dangerous. Maybe my next visit will be the time. I'm Mexican. I grew up eating spicy food and candies. And even the carbonara was verging on overwhelming. I know my limitations. Especially now that my stomach will violently protest, I can't imagine eating the ones Oop tried. I'd be taking omeprazole before and eating several scoops of ice cream after. Rip to OOP's stomach and bowels. I think I'm going to buy some of the carbonara now. Though, they really are delicious. I'm glad more than just Asian people are realizing ramen, instant noodles are more than just $1 top. Ramen are cup noodles that broke college students live off of. The moment I saw samyang, I immediately went, oh no, poor OOP. They really are different. The ones I like best come with oil and spice powder, some dried veggies, etc. There are like 34 packets in there. Sadly, I've never seen them in the US and have no idea WTF the name was. They come in a purple bowl though. There is no God, only heat. Peak literature. They sound fire. If you ate something spicy, and don't have milk or ice-cold Coke, eat a banana. It will take off some spice. There are better spicy instant noodles. Nongshim black shin noodle bowls are better than the packages. Oop just went on hot ones and went straight for the bomb. That was an entertaining read, and now I'm off to the shop to get some samyang ramen for my hubby, who loves a good spicy challenge. Have you ever met one of those absolute chodes that goes around saying stuff like, I love spicy food, nothing is too hot for me. If I could bottle hellfire I'd sprinkle it on my chips. And then folds like a cheap trick at the first sing of heat. Yep. My dad is one of those. He's always talked himself up so much that I actually believed him for years. Until a few months ago, when we went out to eat at a Malaysian place. He ordered something that was indicated on the menu to be 3 chili peppers hot. It was just a 13 rating system. Knowing that he has an absolutely godly spice tolerance, I adjusted my mental scale and got something that was 1 chili pepper hot. So we get our food and this man is crying over his plate. Actual literal tears were coming out of his eyes. He made a couple comments about how spicy they make it here. And then dared me to take a bite. I braced myself for the worst. Glass of ice water at the ready. And they had clearly made him the white people hot version of the dish. I'm talking like the level of hot you'd get if you added a pinch or 2 of cayenne to a full bowl of rice. I was completely floored. Either it was all a deliberate lie, not unlikely, or every place he'd gone to had always fed him the white people hot versions of their dishes. Also not unlikely. Hope Oop has some cooling wipes handy for the aftermath that will occur. When I saw them say samyang I knew what was going to happen. OMG, oh no. I love spicy things but my guts do not. That cute little cartoon chicken strikes fear in my bowels. This is great lol. I love Samyang and have some of the regular spicy chicken in my pantry right now. But yeah, 2x is a little much for me to enjoy casually. Rip oop. I've never had the experience of my ears burning from eating something spicy until I ate Samyang spicy ramen noodles. But you can bet your ass I bought 2 packs of them because they were so tasty.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.